We had arrived at Wana Resort, but we couldn't find anyone.
Here, Jesse. Alright, Wana Resort. We've just pulled up. Maybe it doesn't exist anymore. I reckon we're the only guests here, but resort manager, hospitality desk.
Eventually, we did find someone. We checked in, dropped off our bags, and went for a swim with the most beautiful view. Okay, so we've actually just spoken to the guy who owns this resort, and he said he's going to help us. He said the same thing. When you don't have the original register, going over to Java's not a good idea, and also, don't drive at night. He didn't say it was dangerous like a lot of other people did, but he was a little bit worried. He's going to actually take us to Gilimanuk in the morning. We have spoken to the guy in charge here. He has suggested giving us a lift over to the ferry and then catching the ferry, and then we just go and do the Aegean volcano, the blue flame. But there's plenty enough videos on that. We really want to get off the beaten path, and that seems to be really hard to do without our own vehicles. It's just too spaced out, and there's nothing around. You need a vehicle. It's all there is to it. Or you need to hire someone to drive you around the whole time. Which
becomes expensive.
Yeah, and you feel less likely to go, hey, let's go down there. Or, hey, let's stop here. So I think what we're going to do, we still haven't made up our minds. After dinner, we went to bed completely frustrated.
Right, morning, guys.
Morning.
What a way to wake up. Spin you around and you can have a look. The view from our room. Listen to how peaceful it is. Alright guys, change of plans. We have debated and run it over and gone over it and changed plans and thought about what we can do to try and salvage this Java trip. And the only thing we came up with was...
scrap the Java trip.
Yep. So we're going to stay in Bali the whole time. We're going to take our time. We're going to explore every inch of Bali that we can. And it's all going to start with a guided tour with the owner of this hotel. He's going to take us for a quick run down through Gilimanuk. So yeah, we're going to do that this morning, and then we're just going to spend our time and explore this top end of Bali, this west coast part of Bali, and see what we can find up around here, because there is literally no one around. There is no tourists, and the tourists that we have come across, none of them are Aussie. It's not an Aussie about. So yeah, maybe it's a good opportunity for our Aussie friends to see how good Bali can be and how relaxing. Yeah. So yeah, that's our plan. Alright guys, we're on an adventure. Let's go. Got ourselves a tour guide, and he's going to show us about. Oh, wicked. That was a cool shortcut. Yep, she's coming.
Okay.
With the Java plans completely scrapped, we took our time and learnt all about the Palasari and Gilimanuk area. We even found out that Chuck Norris once stayed here too.
This street is, guys. It's so pretty.
live in Bali, this is where I'd want to be. Man, the grass along here is just so well manicured.
And it's so beautiful because it is in a rainforest.
Yeah. What kind of animals are around in the
Here,
rainforest?
in the forest we have deer,
Yep.
monkey, the gray monkey, and the black monkeys. You can see here.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're
right.
very shy. They're bigger than the normal, long arm, long tail.
Ah, yes. Yep.
That's the black monkey we have.
Yep.
And deer, wild pigs,
Okay.
and a lot of birds.
Yeah.
Many kind of birds, I think 100 something different species
Yeah.
of bird. And of course snake, it's one of the things. The venomous one, you have the cobra, they
Yeah.
found here in the mountain here. And the mambo, brown mambo, where
Wow.
live on the rice field.
Okay, so our guide has just left us in Gilimanuk, which is what we wanted. We did a little bit of a drive around. Literally take you 5 minutes to drive around the whole town. We went all the back ways too, so even quicker if you're driving through. We did want to go and try and hit a Buddhist temple for moi, but it's closed, so that's not going to happen today. But what we did find is the actual entryway into the ferry. So come down this road, and there it is. It's that simple. There's heaps of places to buy the tickets from. You wouldn't run astray. Like if you got here and you didn't have a ticket, you'd be able to find one quite easily. And then just near the entryway, there's a bunch of little warungs, which is like little mini restaurants. Yeah. So I suppose while you're waiting for the ferry to go, you can come and have something to eat, get some water, get a coconut. There's plenty here. You wouldn't go hungry or die of thirst, that's for sure. But here's the crazy thing, right? You think Java's going to be ages away, but it's not. I'm walking down to the beach. Check out how far away Java is. It's right there. I mean, my triathlete friends could swim there. So yeah, it's actually such a small gap between the two countries. Like, it's crazy. I just didn't expect it to be such a small gap. So just saying to Jessie that we are technically at the most western point of Bali. As you saw earlier, we are not going to go over to Java. We've got to scrap that. We're just grasping at straws. So we're going to make the most of Bali and find even more hidden places than what Luke found in our first Bali series. One big thing I'm noticing is there's a lot of empty trucks going over to Java and a lot of full trucks coming back from Java. Cars, motorbikes, all sorts of different things and different cargoes coming into Bali. I'm not seeing much going out of Bali.
So they told us that Gilimanuk doesn't have much around, so we've come down to have a look to see if the rumours are true. But what we've discovered so far is an absolutely beautiful blue-collared water beach, a massive statue of Shiva. It's huge. Look at it. How can you not want to see that? How can you say there's nothing to see here when there's that? Beautiful thing.
Shiva is the Lord of Yogis and the cosmic dancer.
Master of destruction.
And also, yeah, known as the Master of Destruction. He has benevolent and fearsome.
The ground here smells like poo.
Looks like poo too.
Yeah. Well, Shiva's living up to its name, Master of Destruction. Done a big destructive poo.
There's a whole bunch of septic tanks here, and there is quite literally human crusty poo on the ground around the Shiva statue that we just went to. So I'm really glad we got our shots.
Gilimanuk, what a place.
Yeah, there's the Shiva statue. And it's surrounded by crap, literally.
This place is absolutely beautiful, but there is so much rubbish in the water. You wouldn't want to swim here. It's a real shame because, yeah, the water is so clean and clear. Fish life, but yeah, look at all the rubbish in there. It's terrible. Okay, so we just found like a little harbour. Got some little local warrings here and a bit to eat, some snacks. Maybe sit down and get some 2-minute noodles.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. There's a man singing karaoke.
Kevin!
He's having a good time over there. And yeah. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. Hello, I'm sorry.
This gentleman offered us a tour of the mangroves, which we were keen for, but we wanted to get some food first.
Fried noodle?
Fried noodle? Yeah. Which one? This one? To be honest, this is actually really good. It's going down really well. We eat these at home, so a little taste of home.
Then it was onto the boat.
I mean, how's that? We're literally the only tourists here.
So many of them.
So many starfish here.
Look.
Can you see them?
Is that they're the big things?
Yeah, there's the yellow and orange things. Look right there.
The mangrove tour was a relaxing and tranquil way to spend the afternoon. I wished I had brought my bathers because the water was just exquisite. Did you know that mangroves are one of the very few trees that can actually survive salty water? Yeah, I just learned that. That's all the facts I've got about mangroves though.
No, except for William Powerfish finds out waiting for the bloke on bloke action.
That too. Jesse's driving. Alright, so we're all done on the boat. That was really good. I think it actually went for longer than an hour, didn't it? Yeah, it was really good. We stopped in the mangroves and the water was so crystal clear. And now we're gonna jump back on the bikes, see if we can find ourselves a waterfall.
See ya.
Alright, Grogen Waterfall. Here we come. That is where we're headed next. So got it up on the map. So we're going to stop in the convenience store on the way, and then we will be at the waterfall.
Woo!
Alright guys, we are finally off that highway. That highway is hectic. And you just keep getting stuck behind trucks because obviously it's like a freeway kind of thing, you know, all the trucks are going into Gilimanuk and out, so you can't overtake and you're stuck behind them. It's horrid. But we are now out in jungle. You can see that's where my maps is taking us, and we are headed to, holy f I was looking down at the maps. We are headed to the waterfall. So here's another jump. Jesse, ready? Woo! So yeah, we'll chat to you when we get there, unless we see something interesting along the way. Guys, we've hit our first roadblock.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna move.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, good yak.
Bye, little cow.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you get past. You just ride up to them and they run away. Wow, this is beautiful through here. Look at this, guys. Fantastic.
After some epic off-roading on scooters, we made it.
Right, we're here at Grogen Waterfalls. Jesse's leading the way. That's what you're actually doing right now. Oh, they're sliding. Yeah. Jesse, you got to give it a go. How's it going, fellas? Oh, that looks nice. Oh. I'm Luke. I'm Luke. How are you, buddy? Okay. Is this your secret swimming spot, is it? Say hello to YouTube. Yeah.
So Luke and Jesse joined the local boys for a swim, and they helped Jesse to navigate the natural slide. Feeling refreshed, we jumped back on our bikes, headed back through the perfect little town and back towards our accommodation, navigating the bumpy roads and unmanned roadblocks. We finally made it back to the little shortcut that we'd been shown before.
Go and have a walk.
There are not many people staying here. It's quite secluded. I think we are one of 3 guests.
That's a guess, yeah.
Yeah, so come with us as we explore the almost abandoned resort. So on booking.com there was a picture in this lake of a boat that you could go on. It was like a pontoon boat. It was the silliest thing ever, but we were so excited to go on it. But as you can see, it doesn't exist anymore. It's completely different than the photos. I think there needs to be a change, because Luke had this same problem when he was in Bali last time. He'd look at the photos and it was like the day that they opened. And then you've got like these rundown places. What they need to do is they need to like force the owners to update new photos so that you actually know what you're getting yourself into. But in saying that, the staff are wonderful. The rooms are clean. Yeah. Like everything, like actually staying here has been wonderful. It's just that it's not what we signed up for. It's still awesome. The pool is still the same as in the pictures and stuff like that. But yeah, a lot of the things that were in there just aren't there anymore. Don't forget to subscribe to be notified when the next video comes out, where we find a secluded beach in a national forest.